don't know about music. This is Thomas from Nachtmahr, and we're hanging out here at a nice venue called The Pint and waiting for our show to commence. So, I heard you have some questions, so I'm looking forward to answering all of them, if they're not too indecent. What inspires me to make music? I think that's a question that every artist has to answer for himself in a way, because the inspiration just comes out of the blue sometimes. And at a later point you start to realize where the actual influence for that song or for that piece of lyrics came from. I personally think that I draw most of my inspiration for lyrics and for music from daily life in general. I mean, I have a very adventurous life as a musician, of course. It's full of beer and nice nights full of rock and roll and debauchery. So that's definitely a big influence in how your music impacts others. I mean, with Nachtmahr, a big influence that came was from all the haters, because we have a shitload of haters for our band, because, yeah, I think we're not really playing to the rules that people want to impose on us. So that was a big influence, especially on the last album, that a lot of people said when I started out with that project that it will be only, it's only all unzi stuff, and it will only exist in a very short time, and it will not go on for a longer period. But we started out in 2007, and we're still going, and we're going strong. So we prove all them wrong. Musically, what are my influences? They're definitely lying in like the dark electronic music I started out with. One of the influences is definitely Wamskat is definitely the band that influenced me from the very beginning. Also all EBM bands, Front 242, Frontline Assembly, Skinny Poppy. But then contemporary techno is a very big influence these days. Good hardstyle productions, acid, like because I think in the techno scene, due to less, let's say, ideologic restrictions, the music is much more innovative than in the electronic goth scene. So that's where I draw a lot of that stuff from. You want to know one dark secret? I really like 90s Eurodance. Like Drinking! Fuck yeah! It's really not a dark secret, it's a light secret. I really think there is cheesy moments in life where 90s Eurodance is very appropriate. I think it's very obvious. Play the fucking kick-ass show here and party with all the awesome Irish people at Dominion tonight. Oh man, I was actually waiting for questions like, what's your last album about? What does your band name mean? But you come up with like highly philosophical character analysis here. Pooh, what would I take with me on a deserted island? People, items? What is allowed? What are the rules of this game? There are no rules, okay. Satellite telephone, so I have internet. Satellite telephone, I can hook up to my satellite telephone, iPhone. That helps, so I can hook it up so I can stay in touch with the world. Then I would definitely need cutlery. Yeah, because you have to survive. I don't want to live on a diet of coconuts. Cutlery, salt to flavor the nice animals that are hopping around the jungle. A lighter, because you need to make fire, obviously, because I think even on that island it might get a bit cold. And there's another one, which would... because I'm a very practical thinking person. Oh yeah, because I'm practical, a water filter system. So I always have drinking water. So I can put the salt water from the deserted island, put it into the water filter, so I have drinking water. Yeah, see? Last words I would interpret that question in terms that it's like what I would write on my tombstone. And I think it would be a saying I once read on a cemetery I was on. Attention, very goth. Don't look for me here. If I haven't built a monument in your heart, my life has been in vain. Hello again from Danny's Porn Sofa here. greetings go out to all the big supporters from the UK, Ireland, and Scotland who have been really supporting us over the past years. It's really one of the biggest markets for us, apart from Germany and the US, and we appreciate every single one of you coming out to our shows and buying our stuff and not downloading it from some Russian download sites and buying our merch and stuff like that. Because of people like you, we can still go on making kick-ass oons. So, thanks a lot.